Hello YouTube, this is xisuma with another Minecraft tutorial. This is the wall regeneration cell version 2 and I'm going to show you what it is and how to build it. The wall regeneration cell is a building that confines sheep to a grassy area where they can eat and regrow their wool. The design allows the player to shear the sheep at the front of the cell, and a lever can be activated to bring sheep to the front whilst flushing out the wool in the cell for collection. The cell can store over 20 sheep at once and it has two grassy edges for grass to regrow quickly. Before we begin the tutorial, I need to point out some design issues. First of all, the grassy edge at the side here can catch wool when shearing. This can be a disadvantage, but at the same time it provides the grass in the cell with an increased chance of regrowing. You can fill it in if you don't want to lose any wool. Secondly, you can only shear the sheep on the first two rows of grass. I prefer the larger cell design because it holds more sheep, but if you build the cell like this, you can shear all the sheep in the cell at once. And third of all, in this design I've used glowstone to provide the glass with light, but as an alternative you could use torches and place them on the wood or wall blocks. In my tutorials we build things from the ground up, one layer at a time. So first of all you'll need to find an area of land that is 11 by 14 blocks. On this layer you need to start off by placing these wooden planks in the shape of a T. This is 5 blocks by 7 blocks, and these are 2 from the edge. Then place down your grass. This is simply 5 blocks along, and this is 7 and 5. And you should have 3 block gap from the end. On this layer here we want to start off by placing down our grassy area where the sheep go, and this is directly above the gap we had in the previous layer, and then place down some torches around the edge of that. Next you want to place a wood block here, and then these wooden planks, and then a water source block here, and the water runs over the T that we made in the previous layer. On this layer we want to start off by placing grass around the grassy area we placed in the previous layer. This is directly above the ones on the layer below that. Next of all we want to place a wood block on top of the wood block we placed down in the previous layer, and that's on either side, and then place these glass panes above the water. Next you then want to place down some stair blocks, a wood block in the middle and some more stair blocks, and a wall block on either side. Then place down these glass blocks above your water stream, and the rest of this is wooden half slabs. On this layer we want to start off by placing down our glass panes above the ones in the previous layer. Then place down the wall like shown, going around the outside of our grassy area. Then on this side you need these 2 extra wooden blocks, and here as well. On this layer we need to start off by placing down a lever and activating it, then placing redstone down on the blocks we placed in the previous layer, then place a normal piston here, and then these 4 wooden blocks with a water source behind the piston. Then last of all you need to place these wooden blocks like shown. And last of all we need to make the roof, which I've made out of a combination of half slabs, full blocks, and glowstone for lighting, and the rest of this here is simply half slabs. So that concludes this tutorial, and as always you can get in touch with me via the comment box or private message, and I've also included a link to download this map in the description box. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.